Hey everyone, how are you doing? As you see, it's nighttime, so I haven't been by my video camera all day today. Been super busy, super busy. So I just want to catch up with you. I didn't even do here's my journal for today. But I know what the theme is to be, and it's let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be. And I just want to talk to you a minute today about just letting things be. You know, the best way to survive, to live life to its fullest, to live your best life, to live the life you were born to live, to have the easiest life, is to learn how to just let it be, to go with the flow, to just go with it. You know, when things are going on in your life, whether it's, you know, you're having an issue you need to resolve, you're having a hard time with some situation, somebody's upset and trying to pull you into their own upsetness and drama, whatever it is, I'll just say, anything that's coming your way via other people, situations that are going on in your life, things that need to be resolved, that don't feel good. You know, these days that we have been going through, people are just acting weird. A lot of people are just acting out, acting weird, and not really thinking that much. I mean, I won't say people aren't thinking, but you really have to be aware of your energy and what you're doing every day. You have to think about, you know, I think my videos, because since I'm doing them on my everyday life now, my vlog, you're seeing what's going on with me. And sometimes I'm having those off days or something, or sometimes something triggers me. Like yesterday in my video, I was so triggered, and, you know, I was looking at my hair like, oh my gosh, I look like hell. And I was thinking, I can't believe that I'm just putting that up. But you know what? It's just friggin' real. My hair was totally clean. It just looked like I just threw it back. I didn't bother looking in the mirror. And you know what? I just show you the real deal. The real deal. And that's all I'll ever do, and that's all I'll ever be. Okay, so when I'm having those days, I realize, you know what? This person or this issue triggered me. And I'll say, you know, that's really triggering me. But you'll always hear me say, but I know this is my stuff. I know that if I'm feeling this way on the outs, or acting this way on the outside, or feeling that, you know, this way I'm acting, or feeling this way on the inside, whichever way I'm feeling or acting, it's my shit. It really has nothing to do with the other person or the situation. Everything in our lives is a relationship. We're all here in relationship, dealing with relationship. Relationship is about healing our stuff. That's what we're here to do. And the people around us bring to us their energy, their situations, their projections, their own inner turmoil sometimes is barfing out towards you. And you really just can't take it personal. On the same note, somebody might be doing something that totally just triggers you and upsets you, and you really just have to pull that back in and say, okay, you know, you hear me, I might complain about somebody, but I always say after the complaint, this is all my stuff. This is really, has nothing to do with this person. This is really all about me. And then I always find the emotion that's raging in me, so I can look at it and find out what's going on with me that's bringing me such discomfort, and being really honest with myself. Being really forthcoming in the way of showing up for myself. Because when I can say, you know what, I'm not going to project what this person is projecting on me back to them. I'm going to just sit with this and see how I'm feeling about this, and how really in a calm state of mind, how I'm feeling about any situation that's in my life, not taking whatever's going on with another person or situation for that face value, but really reflecting in myself how it's making me feel. And not allowing myself to engage in other people's dramas. When people bring their, whatever their issue is that they're bringing to me, really saying, you know what, I'm not even going to step into that vibration with them because I don't care to carry that vibration. I really don't. So if I look at this person, even though it's easy just to go react back, it's easy to attack back, to project back, to argue back, to get to buy into their little energy vampirism, because that's what it is. When people want to engage in pulling you into their issues, they're upset for whatever's going on in them, then they are grabbing for your energy. They're grabbing for your attention, and they want you to play in that discomfort realm with them because they don't want to be in that discomfort realm by themselves. And instead of just taking and owning that responsibility of that they are just playing in discomfort from themselves, they want to find who's making them feel this discomfort, who's doing this to them, because certainly it's not them. Certainly it's not their stuff. So, if people aren't realizing that they've got issues to deal with, if they're not happy, if something's tugging at them, they really need to look at the real reason of what's going on within them. But a lot of people just aren't going to be aware like that. A lot of people aren't going to think the extra thoughts to say, hey, what's really going on with me here? What is it? Let me be honest with myself. So don't take those people personally. And what you can do is just look at the situation if they're coming after you or doing something and just say, okay, how do I feel about this situation? How do I feel about this situation? I'm not even going to think about the person. I just want to know what I feel about the situation in general, how I'm feeling after hearing that or reading that or whatever it is. And with that information, what would you do right now to resolve it for yourself so you don't have to continue to engage in that energy? So you can, step out of that and not be part of that attack or that projection and go on with your life. Because, the more we can just let it be, go with the flow, take deep breaths and just take life easy. So when you're pushing up against life, when you're pushing up against issues, when you're pushing up situations, when you feel like you're pushing up against energy, you're going the wrong way. We're all meant to be floating downstream. Like I always picture myself in a huge inner tube flowing down a lazy, quiet river. Not fighting like a salmon upstream, fighting my way the wrong way. Your emotions will tell you if you're going the right way or the wrong way. And you know what? There is no right or wrong. It is what it is. If you want to swim against the current, that is your choice, but you're just going to have a harder time. You're going to have a harder life. You're going to manifest more difficult things in your life. If you're going to project your stuff on other people and not take responsibility for whatever is really going on with you, then you're going to experience more discomfort in your life. What you're doing to other people is going to be done to you. It'll just keep happening. If it's not with that one person, it'll be with somebody else. So you've got to just breathe and say, you know what? I just want to feel good. And you know what? Whatever's happening, it is what it is for whatever reason. Okay. Let me just get on with my life because you know what? Being here right now and living my every single moment, my every life in a way that feels calm and just letting it be and in the flow, then the universe flows amazing things to you. Amazing people, amazing situations. And you're in the sync, you're in the flow, you're in the orchestra, in a fine-tuned orchestra. But when you're pushing and battling and proving points and projecting and accusing and, argumentative or whatever, you're just drawing all that shit right back to yourself. And if it's not with that one person that you're battling with, it's going to be the next person. And you are going to just have a harder daily life. But it's all your choice. You have free will. So if you can, remember these words. And just, when it comes to you, just say, whoa, okay, well, that's not really nice the way this is happening. And step out of it and just think, you know what, how does this make me feel right now? Because I don't want to buy into this drama. And I certainly don't want to be in that vibration that they're bringing to me or the situation is bringing to me. I want to be in a nice vibration. I want to be mellow. I want to be happy. Life is hard enough without getting involved in other people's crap and projections. So what can you do to feel better and just dissolve that situation and make your choice? Take your choice. And always, always, always respond to people with kindness. If you are not being kind in any way, if you are in any way projecting or blaming or pushing somebody else, you're really, whatever you're doing, you need to, that's just like energetically rude. But we all need to learn these lessons. We all need to learn when we are doing things that are harming ourselves, because that's what it's doing. It could annoy somebody else. It could piss someone else off. It could make somebody else's day lousy. And why would you want to do that to somebody else? Why would you want to go out of your way to push somebody else around, to project your shit on somebody else? You wouldn't, right? I hope. So if you're doing that, it's kind of bullying. And why? Are you being bullied? Is somebody doing that to you that you feel you need to do it to somebody else? Or what's really so unhappy in your life that you've got to try to make somebody else unhappy to bring it into your vibration and have someone to battle with? Think about it. So think about all these situations and don't let yourself get engaged in it. It's all a level of energy vampirism. It's taking your energy, and you need your energy. And your energy needs to be beautiful, and your energy needs to be calm. And we all wake up on the wrong side of the bed sometimes, but we have to realize how we're feeling each day and realign how we're feeling. And the more we can just realize that everything that we're dealing with is a reflection of what's going on inside of ourselves, and if it doesn't feel good, that there's something in your life that isn't feeling good and you just need to deal with that. Okay? It's not the situation. It's inside. It's inside of you. So if you're having any issue whatsoever, whether it's a person, it's a situation, it's a company, it's whatever, just sit with yourself for a minute and say, you know what, let me take a deep breath. And let me just let this be for a minute. Let me just chill for a minute. Let me just let this be for a minute. Let me just think about this instead of just jumping on and reacting. So let me be for a minute. How am I really feeling about this right now? What emotion is the strongest in me right now? And if it's an emotion like, wow, that's so shocking that somebody would be that way to me. Or, okay, let me just visit that one. It's so shocking that somebody would be that way to me. Why do I deserve to be treated like that? Why would, let me just think about that. And then that question that I told you guys the other day, I wonder why someone would treat me like that. I wonder why someone would treat me like that. And then I hear it. I hear because they have irritation. And so I can't take that personally. I didn't do anything to irritate somebody. They're irritated and that's their stuff. So I just need to realize that's where they are right now. And then I need to just take action in the way I need to take action. That will bring me peace. So just break things down for yourself. And say, somebody had posted something like they were worried about some sort of a bill or something, or debt. I don't know exactly what it is. If you're having an issue like that, just take a deep breath for a minute and just let it be for a minute. Just let it be and say, I wonder what I could do to get at more peace with this debt or whatever that was that someone posted. I wonder what I could do. I wonder what I could do to get more peace right now. And let that answer just come to your head. And then figure out how to do that. Just keep asking yourself, I wonder what I could do about this right now. I wonder what would bring me the most peace right now with this situation. In this situation, what could I do right now that would bring me the most peace? Ask yourself those questions instead of trying to just figure it out raw. Ask yourself, I wonder what I could do. And let the answer come to you. And then just let it be. Because you can't change what it is at that moment. And you can't change other people and how they're acting or situations. If you have a worry or a fear, you can't change that at that moment. But the only thing you can do is change yourself. You can change yourself. You cannot buy into the worry and fear. You can decide to let it be and not buy into the worry and fear. Because if you buy into worry and fear, you're going to manifest more worry and fear, and you're going to feel horrible, and it depletes your energy and it creates energy drain. And when you have energy drain, you're not in your energy, and it'll just create more chaotic energy around you. But if you say, you know what, one thing for sure I'm not going to do is buy into fear and worry about this. So let me just let this be for a minute. Just take a breath. What can I do right now about this? And maybe it's just let it go for now. And know that the answer's coming. Maybe it's you just need to let it go so the universe can bring you the solution. Maybe it's not about doing anything. But ask the question. And just let it be. Especially if you can't change it right now. If you can't do anything to change it that you can think of, ask the question, I wonder what I could do right now? And then say, you know what I know I can do is just let it be right now. And not run from your problems, not run from your issues, but say, let this be, and then just really visit inside myself and see how I feel and see what I can do to change myself so I can be at peace. Okay, if somebody else isn't going to be at peace, if another situation isn't going to be solved, you can't do anything about that, but you can do something about how you feel. And the better you feel, the faster things will work out for you. The faster solutions will come to you when you just chill out. That's when things can change. That's when things can shift. That's when things can come in and support you. But as long as you're fearful and angry and projecting back and engaging in drama and, you said this, that's that, blah, 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 you're chasing away any support, you're chasing away any solutions, you're chasing away any answers, and you're just bringing on miserable into your life. So think about that. Just put some thought to this. And I gotta go do my journal page, write some emails, and I really want to get to sleep earlier tonight. Last night was, last night was a marathon. And I just really need to get some rest. And tomorrow is Friday. I'm hoping that I can jump in the ocean tomorrow. Because when I do that, everything seems to feel good. And that's what I want. I want to feel good. Yesterday I said in my video, I want to feel happy. I want to feel good. I want to feel good, and I'm going to feel good regardless of what anybody is throwing at me. I want to feel good because I deserve to feel good. You know what? I'm a good person, And all I ever do is try to help people, accommodate people. And so when I know something weird's coming at me, I'm like, wow, whoa, okay. I don't treat people like that, but okay, I guess I'm going to be the dumping field for this person. Well, that's their choice, and that's their karma, and that's their projections, and that's their life, and that's their energy, and that's going to be the result of whatever they draw to themselves. But I'm certainly not going to buy into it. I'm certainly not going to engage in it. And I'm certainly not going to let myself get out of inner peace, which I've been working on. Yesterday, you guys saw what a shitty-ass day I had. And I finally crawl out of the damn hole, and someone's trying to kick me down again. And you know, that's bullshit. And I'm sorry for the swearing, because normally I don't swear that much. Lately, I've been swearing a lot. I just want some damn inner peace. Is that asking that much? And if people have issues, they need to look inside at themselves and stop projecting it on other people. I am not the bad guy. All I ever do is try to help people. And now I am getting upset. I can't stand that somebody wants to take my peace away. Because you guys see yesterday how hard I worked at gaining it back. And now I'm going to cut the cord to that. I'm really just going to cut the cord to it. Because I want to feel good and I want my inner peace. And I am going to refuse to let anyone or anything take that away from me. So you know what? I expressed my little burst there for a minute, and it's okay. It's okay. But it's just as fast as I can express that burst, I am realizing I don't want to go there. I refuse to go there. It feels horrible. And I'll be damned if I let anybody push me to that place. And if you're doing that to anybody, pull your energy back, dude, because you are stepping over the line. Anybody who's making anybody else feel bad or pushing them down, you know what? Back up, Jack. It's really totally uncool. And all it's going to do is bring that back to you. And I didn't even try to just rhyme that, but I did. Oh, man. Life is a frickin' crazy roller coaster, isn't it? But I just want you to be happy. And all I do is express to you what's going on, and hopefully you learn a few tips along the way. And as you see, I am not a perfect person. I never claim to be perfect. I never claim to not have my own emotional crap. But you know what? I do my best to align every single day. Every day I wake up and check in with myself and say, how do I feel today? How is today feeling? Kind of, coming out of the shell, and how is today feeling? And if I know I'm tired, or I know that, I'm getting some weird emails, or I know that, somebody in the house is acting weird, whatever, I just go, okay, I see that, and I see that, and I see that. And you know what? I'm just going to let that be right now. Right here in this moment, I'm just going to let that be and just let that simmer for a second. And then I'm going to say, how do I feel about that? Because I just want to feel good. And the last thing I want to do is engage in other crap. And so I refuse to do that. I do my best to be kind to people. I do my best to be accommodating to people. I do my best to do my best. And you know what? Your best is good enough, but I have a goal in my life, and that is to stay as aligned with I can at letting it be and just going with the flow and feeling good. I just want to feel good. I want to feel good. And if something's not making me feel good, I need to deal with that. And I'm not going to run away from it. I'm not going to, jump in the bandwagon and start, boxing somebody. I just want to deal with it in a way that I can deal with it, be at much peace as I can, and let it go. That's it. So I think I've said enough on that, and I'm sorry that I got upset there for a minute, but I guess when I feel like I'm really nice all the time, it hurts. I could understand if I was like pounding down other people. I could understand if I was, projecting all of my crap on other people. I could understand if it was coming to me like that, but honestly, I'm a genuinely nice person, and all I ever try to do is help people. So when it comes to me, it does hurt me, and I'm super sensitive on top of it. And you see how much I work on myself every single day. You guys see me every day now, and you're seeing me real. You're seeing me going through my stuff. And so, life is like a roller coaster. We have our ups and our downs, and when you finally climb out of that down and you get on an up and somebody comes and kicks you in the face, it's kind of hard, So it's about learning how to maneuver through those times and remembering the bottom line is, I want to feel good. So say that to yourself. You know what? Bottom line, I want to feel good. So what can I do right now to just let it be so I can feel good and move on? And I need to move on right now because I have other work to do. I need to get things done so I can actually go to bed and rest tonight. So anyway, thanks for listening to today's ramble. And you know what? I really love anybody who watches my videos because, I don't know, I guess because I'm glad I'm not talking to myself. But I genuinely care about everyone. And I just want everybody to feel good and be happy and know how to go with the flow and just be at peace. And I hope that some of what I'm offering in these daily vlogs helps you to kind of find that space within you and helps you to, get okay and say, you know what? Okay, I'm not feeling good here. Let me just let this be for this moment. And, I wonder what I can do to feel better. What can I do to feel better? And just face things head on and do your best to just not let it consume your energy, not let it, because when you let things, fester in you, you're giving it your energy. So you're being drained energetically by it. So don't do that. And anyway, I guess that's it for now, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. See you later.
Get inspired and live your dream. Change your life, set yourself free with Cindy. Yeah, join Cindy. Travel through Egypt, see the blue Nile, Sahara Desert, open up your mind. Have an adventure in the deep Red Sea. Get your dose of spirituality. Get inspired, live your dream. Change your life, set yourself free with Cindy. Yeah, join Cindy. Get inspired and live your dream. Change your life, set yourself free with Cindy. Yeah, join Cindy.